Hey guys, it's cabover Gary back here. Well, a lot has happened. You guys saw my last video where I didn't have much luck with my truck. A lot has happened since then. So I'm doing these dumpsters for now. I'm hooking up to one now, raising the bed up. They're just 15 and 21 yard dumpsters I'm using my pickup truck for. And I'm also working for my buddy at a upholstery shop, so I got some stuff going and pretty happy. My buddy in West Texas, the guy that gives me the place to stay when I'm working out there and all that, he found me a truck for a parts truck and has it at his place. So cabover's gonna live again. It's gonna go over a complete change at the time too. I'm gonna make it into a tractor. I'm gonna repower it and change transmission and everything out in it. This donor truck has a better transmission in it, more speed, so some of you are probably going to be disappointed when you hear the motor that's in it, but in the end it's going to be the easiest motor to swap in it. So it has a M11 in it, 370 horse spec. So the story on the truck is, and this is from a trusted friend of my friend, is that they dusted the motor, meaning that something broke in between the filter and the intake of the truck, and just all the dust went into the motor and wore it out. So they did an in-frame in it with a all Cummins kit, but in the meantime they were stealing parts out of it for another truck that they had go down, and they just never got around to it. The truck's never been started since they had an in-frame. And this is a guy that we trust, so it's not just somebody off a Facebook marketplace or something like that. So yeah, that's all looking like a pretty good deal. Be right back. I gotta move my truck a little bit, pick up this dumpster, and I'll show you how this system works too. It's pretty slick. Okay, so here's how this works. This is the Max D trailer system. And you basically just back up and you gotta get the wheels between those deals. You hook your winch up to it, and then you start winching up. Whoops. And then when you get to about here, you want to start letting it down some. And the more straight you are to the dumpster, the better it is. And as you can see, my truck's straight with it. It's pretty important for picking them up. But these rails will guide it some. Just can't do a whole lot with it. But yeah, so just let it down some. And then when you get the dumpster at about the same level of it, then we're going to start winching again. So we look good there. Whoops. And then it just pulls the trailer back in is the easiest way on the equipment to do it. And then I have to raise it. So you gotta kind of play with the angle a little bit. So yeah. Pulling it all back. You just don't want it to pop out of those grooves, so. So now the dumpster is about to come off the ground. Once it's there, then I set it down. And I just set it down because, like, we want the equipment to last as long as possible. So the easier you are on it, the better. So now it's all down, let me go to the other side. So now we're just gonna winch it up to this latch, will go into there. And then that goes down and holds it, and you're good to go. And then you got a power tarp here for when you're loaded. So let's go drop this one off. So it's a Max D setup. The guy I'm working for owns the trailer and 2 of these bigger ones and then 3 of the smaller ones. And yeah, a 14,000 pound trailer. So I'm hoping that the weight doesn't exceed that, because that's about what this truck's good for, in my opinion. My old OBS. So let's go get this first one delivered. So now that I got that dumpster dropped off, I'm headed over to my buddy Andy's, which has a upholstery shop. And he's actually building all the deals that hold the mirrors and all the stuff for the new 589 for the assembly line. So I'll show you a little bit once I get there. It's a pretty neat deal. But yeah, the dumpster delivery went good. There are so many people there. I didn't film. I'm a little shy filming around people still. So, but yeah, I'll show you what I do over at Andy's. Hey guys, it's Cabover Gary back. So, picked up a Porsche today. So, this is one of my friend's cars. I'm just kind of doing him a favor. Went down to Houston and grabbed it for him. He couldn't get away from work. It's actually a birthday present for his wife. So, pretty sweet present. So, that's what I'm doing today. I'm in his truck and trailer. So, all the insurance is good and everything. I'm just helping him out. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, here I'm in my buddy's Andy's upholstery shop. So these are straps that are going onto a cart to help assemble the new Peterbilt 589. I'll insert a picture so you can see the cart here. But yeah, basically these are hold stuff in. These I think hold the carpet kit in on the end, but it's a pretty neat little cart. It is kind of repetitive. I think there's over 3,000 straps that I'm going to be sewing Velcro on. But in the end, you know, you're building something that somebody's going to use every day, and it's going to make their life easier. And it's going to be used for years, and it's going to be used to build something that, you know, I have a passion for, which is trucks. I am a fan of the 589. There's only a couple things I don't like about it. But, you know, that's progress. If you're not building the truck yourself, you don't get to pick how it's changed. But I think it's going to be a lot more comfortable of a truck and still keep that look. So, but yeah, I think there's 320 of these straps that I got to do, and I got to put grommets in them still too. But yeah, basically I'm just sewing Velcro onto them right now. And and they're building the other parts of the bag. I'm just starting with the sewing stuff, so I don't do any of the real advanced stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be a good thing, and I'm really happy that I have a friend that's helping me out when I have my trucks down. Hey guys, this is another day. That was yesterday. I was sewing the straps. Today I have some dumpsters to do, so got one right there. And I'm at the dump. There's a huge line today, so I've been here for a while, which is never fun waiting in line, but it is what it is. So yeah, as you saw, like, kind of doing a bunch of odd stuff. So what that's going to do is going to allow me to build the cab over how I want. Make sure I'm not going to have issues when I go back. So pretty happy about that. And I'm not 100% sure I'm going to go back full time. My friend Andy with the upholstery shop, he's got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm definitely committed until he either slows down or something. But I'm not going to leave him hanging with him helping me, and I'm kind of liking it. I mean, it's a great group of guys. I'm friends with them all, and it's steady, which is something I haven't had in a while. So, I don't know. One way or the other, though, the cab over is going to get done, and it's going to come back stronger. The motor that's in it is a M11, in the donor truck, is an M11. Its tag is 330, 1350, so 330 horsepower, 1350 torque. But the CPL on it, I was looking, and it looks like it's the same CPL up to the 400 horsepower. I think it's 1550 torque. So I think it's safe to tune it to that with the computer, from what I understand. I called one guy and talked to him. He's like, oh yeah, if the CPL, if you're finding 400 horsepower motors with the same CPL, then you're good to go. So hopefully that is the case, because 400 1550, that would allow me to open up a lot of options. And if I do go back into it, which I would say there's a 75% chance that I'm going to go back into hauling. But if I do go back into it, I might do something different than equipment, just because the equipment got so hit or miss, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, basically. So also the transmission that's in it was remanned with the motor, so it's got a fresh transmission as well. New head on the motor. The head was redone, so I didn't spare anything when they did the in-frame on it, which is good. So it is missing the rockers because I took them. A couple years ago, I broke a rocker arm, and I thought the M11s were the same. Well, M11s and L10s Selects have the same drivetrain, the same head. But mine was an all-mechanical L10, so it didn't have it. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to buy a rocker arm assembly, and they don't have jakes. So I really want jakes, so I'm going to have to track down rocker arm pedestals and the right rocker arms to run with a jake brake kit and get jakes, since mine will not bolt on it. Which leads to the thing that I'm going to be selling my jakes. And I know there's somebody that watches this channel that has a certain Ford that might be interested in those jakes. So, I don't know. You know who you are if you're watching this far. So, hopefully something will work there. But yeah, I'm about to dump. I'll show you this thing, how it dumps, and we'll go from there. One thing is the battery charging setup on this trailer stopped working on me, and I haven't figured it out yet, so I gotta hook up jumper cables as to dump it, which kind of stinks, slows it down a little bit. But yeah, I'll show you when I get back there to dump. Here's kind of an overview of this dump. So they're digging dirt over there to cover this at the end of the night. This dump is actually pretty clean. Like, there's nothing blows out of here. They're very good about that. And it doesn't ever really smell horrible. Like, it's manageable. But yeah, they got those big pushers. They push the garbage around, flatten it all out, compact it, and then they, before the end of the day, they'll cover it all with dirt. And that's kind of how it works. Pretty neat setup. So I still got a couple in front of me, so I'm waiting. Probably another 10 minutes to wait. Alright, so we're dumping it now. This is lifting it up. And once it's lifted all the way up, then I'll pull forward. There's what's going on, but you gotta lift it pretty high or it won't dump all the way. So that's really all there is. I'm gonna continue on getting this done so I can get out of here since it's so busy. So guys, I know this is kind of a weird video. I've been doing a lot of weird videos lately, but I got some good news. It looks like I have a place that I'm gonna be able to work on the cabover. I'll go over that more in the next video and see what we could do there. And then hopefully I'm gonna have a lot of content on the cabover, as I got some big plans for it. Some stuff kind of worked out, and I think the cabover is going to go under a transformation, and I'll take you guys along with me when I do that. So please guys, help support the channel by liking, commenting, and all that good stuff, you know. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.